Hello, now we are at the 8th of the series of the Aladdin Code from Scratch series. On the 8th, I'm going to talk about getting the pre-save right, save right of your model class in terms of this interface, right? Is the setter getter part that should all the properties should be actually we are referring to the mandatory ones. And how would you know that? Well, since we are going to save, for example, the new workflow somewhere up here, how do you know that it will at least have a chance to save correctly at this juncture? You can go to the model that you are working on. So in this case, it's the workflow model. This is what its interface will look like, and just by clicking on the new record, you will see the rate labels, name, data access level, and author. And you could then make sure these are defined or set. So author should be there, so this is what is missed out, and I will have to do that. So set author. Yeah, so what's the author? So you will say that this is done by, I'm not going to hard code it, but later we could decide what to do it. Then you have data access level, so you can go back to the previous one. So it's client organization, we'll just follow suit. Workflow set, data access level. Yeah, because the access level. So we would like to see if there is a such a thing as an access level static value. Here you have it. Client plus organization is under the workflow. So yes, we can have it from the workflow interface. Oops, I get it correctly. What's the name? Access level. So control space, access level. There you have it. There, that should settle that you have fulfilled the mandatory elements, name, data access level, and author. There may be other stuff when you do the save, but at least in this case, you have conveniently solved it by picking at the workflow, right? And I wonder whether our dogbook is of help here. Let me see. Okay, let's see if it does tell us and advise you on the mandatory nature. That means there must be a value during the save, or else it is now. It's taking rather a long time. Okay, go to the workflow. Is there a mandatory value? No. Okay, this is the workflow. It didn't seem to put it there, access level required. No, I did not program in a mandatory property. But anyway, that's it on this topic, and well, we can proceed to the next thing we can do here is to get the further model relationship in the ERD, which is that if you want to get to, now we're talking about these other properties there, if you come here, you will see that, for example, the StartNode price list schema is pointing to this. So the parent workflow model has a value of the node, and so when you're talking about this node here, which is here, you will then have to create this and put this ID into the window as here. So in that case, you may look at whether your logic has to be refactored. This is where you got the node here, and so you can't really save this thing here, and it has to be done rather after the fact. So we already know that. Okay, and we could then take this node, this first node, but it is iterating. So if it is more than 0, you can then put to set this first node. So well, you then to figure out what kind of logic structure you have to then make sure that the setting of the node node ID is set to just to put a remark here, set to the first node in the script. Okay, so that's it for this series. At least you have a better idea of programming from scratch, and we will continue the next one from here.